guys! Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for today's episode, we're going to try to defeat Ruin 21. So let's go and get our News glasses and my phone, and let's log into Axie Infinity. So last time I tried defeating Ruin 21 with my level 19 and level 20 Axies, but I wasn't able to succeed. So now let's try if we can win with our level 21 Axie. So let's just double check if we really have, if you really need to double check first if you have completed the 50 SLP in the adventure, so you can earn the 200 SLP bonus once you are able to defeat Ruin 21. So we don't have any energy left. We have completed the 50 SLP, and double check if your Axie formation is already okay. So if ever we lose, so let's just try again and change our Axie formation. So now let's go to adventure Ruin 21. So I am quite excited and nervous at the same time, so let's go start up. Alright, so also allow me to share with you some of my tips to help you win in Ruin 21. So tip number 1 is for you to have a good Axie formation. So if you have a good tank, that is your Axie with the highest HP, as well as a card with a good shield. So it is better for you to put it in front, and for your 2 damage dealers to be separated, one at the top and one at the bottom, so that when you reach the last stage with the boss, so the 2 toadies attack will be distributed evenly to these 2 Axies. Or if you have 2 good tanks, so you could put 2 tanks in front and 1 damage dealer at the back. So that entirely depends on the Axie team that you have. So in Ruin 21, you have here 6 stages, and your first opponent here is a Toadie. So Toadie has 819 HP with Doom Liquid, Regeneration, Smash, and Sticky Goo. And this Sticky Goo is very troublesome because once you attack it, it can have a speed minus to your Axie, and that will affect the speed of your Axie, so that for the next stage, it will affect the turn order. So for round 1, the tip here for Toadie is to be able to defeat it in just one round, So if you cannot defeat it yet in just one round, so better for you to level up your Axies. Moving forward, our opponent for second stage, we have Planter with Doom Liquid, Regeneration, Smash, and also Sticky Goo. So if you have noticed, my Aqua attacked 3 times the Toadie in the previous stage, so the turn order is now the last one to attack. So here again for the stage 2 for Planter, your goal here is to be able to defeat it in just one round, so round 1. If you cannot defeat it in just one round, so it is highly suggested for you to be able to level up your Axies first. Or if you believe that your Axies are already strong enough but you're not just given good set of cards, you can just immediately surrender and try again. So now we are on our third stage. Our opponent here is a Red Jam, and this one has a Doom Liquid, Eyeball Shot, Surprise Catapult, and another Sticky Goo. So your goal here again is to be able to defeat it in just one round, round 1. But if you're not able to do that because you're not given good set of cards, make sure to protect your tank so it will not receive that much damage, because your goal for this Ruin 21 is for your tank to still be alive until the last stage with the boss. So here I am not given good set of cards, but somehow I was able to protect my plant Axie. So for round 2, so make sure that you're able to defeat this Red Jam in round 2 if you're not able to do that in just one round, in round 1. Also another tip, if you have an Axie that gains an energy, so maximize that because your energy can be carried over to the next stage. So moving forward, our fourth opponent is a Big Fang with a Doom Liquid, Regeneration, Bite, and Smash. And this one is really hurtful when it bites, so you better defeat it in just one round. So do your best to be able to protect your tank, and sometimes you get that very lucky critical hit, so you can defeat it with just 2 cards. Now we're facing here Little Rock. It has Doom Liquid, Defensive Punch, Guard, and another Sticky Goo. And the tip here for you to win this stage is not to attack yet in round 1. So your goal is just to give a good shield card to your tank or your plant Axie and to be able to gather enough cards so that you can attack it in just one round and be able to defeat it. So why do that? Because this little rock has really high shield, so minimum of 400, sometimes it reaches up to 1000, and if you don't gather cards and attack it in just one blast in just one round, so you won't be able to defeat it that easily. So you'll just be wasting your cards and your energy as well. So do your best to be able to gather enough cards and then just attack it in just one round. So if you have enough cards, so in round 2 you can attack it. If you don't, so you can attack it in round 3. And now we finally made it to the last stage with the Slime Knight. So it has Regeneration, Rusty Slash, Deadly Goo, and a Rusty Shield. And this is what makes Ruin 21 a very difficult Ruin to defeat, because aside from the regeneration or healing ability of this Slime Knight as well as the 2 toadies, one Rusty Slash can cause up to 1000 damage to your Axie. So this toadie has a Paralysis Gum and an Eyeball Shot, so the other one has a Doom Liquid and a Smash. Alright, so for Ruin 21, your goal here is for all of your Axies to be able to make it to the last stage with the boss. This is very important for your tank to be alive, because it has to be the one to take all the damage for the first round or for rounds 1 and 2, so that you can be able to gather a lot more cards so that you can burst the boss. But unfortunately for this one, my plant Axie is the one who's given cards instead of my Aqua and Beast, and the damage that's given to me by the boss is just so ouch. So try again. So guys, we have a contest. How many attempts do you think it took my level 21 Axies to defeat Ruin 21? Type your answers in the live chat, and the first one to get it right will receive a Gcash prize. Alright, so this is another attempt to defeat Ruin 21. So do you think, guys, we can win this time? So our first opponent is a toadie with 829 life. So if you have good cards for your plant Axie or your tank, so it is highly suggested that you use that one to attack it, so that if this toadie has a Sticky Goo, it will not affect the speed of your damage dealers. So good thing that even if you used 3 cards only, you were able to defeat toadie in just one round. Now we are on round 2 facing Planter. So for this round 2, our Aqua is the first one to attack, and good thing we have 2 cards for my Aqua. And for my Beast, we are given Self Rally and Gain Energy. That is very important for you to be able to maximize the Gain Energy cards. And a single combat, it landed a critical one, but that is not enough, so the Planter just regenerated itself, and now it's about to attack my plant, and that is not really so good, because you really need all of your Axies to be alive until the last stage. And good thing here, so we are given 3 good cards for my Aqua. Sometimes I do receive 0 energy cards for my Beast, the Self Rally, and again Energy that doesn't have any damage, but good thing we receive good cards. So now we are on stage 3 with this Red Jam, and so far so good, we are receiving good cards. So I got Gain Energy, and we have here 2 Ivory Staff, and it landed a critical, so we gained energy and gained another energy, so it will now attack my plant, but the Eyeball Shot caused it to self-destruct, and now we are facing Big Fang, and this is really troublesome because it will attract first, but look at that, we landed a critical with just 2 cards. That is a lucky hit. Now we are facing Little Rock, that is not so little, for stage 5. So again, a tip here for you to just give a shield to your tank or your plant Axie for round 1, so you could gather up cards, and make sure to check if the attack power is already enough to be able to defeat that Little Rock in just one round. So we're going here full blast. So we've got 4 cards for our Aqua Axie. So imagine that shield is really so high, it's very difficult to break the shield. And now our Beast Axie is going to attack it with its 2 Ivory Staff, and it landed a critical, good thing. And now all of our Axies are still alive, and we made it again to the last stage with this Slime Knight and its 2 bodyguards, the 2 toadies. So let's see what will happen here. So we just ended our turn, so that's what you should do. Believe me, it worked for me as well. So just end your turn for round 1. And good thing my plant Axie is the one who received that 1000 plus damage of this boss. Imagine that damage. So for round 2 is really up to you to skip another turn if you think you don't have enough cards to make a full blast attack to this boss. So I just took my chance here to just use the boost morale, so just to add some shield to my beast Axie just in case I'm attacked by the toadies. So good thing my Axies are still alive and we are now on round 3, but I've got a stun with my beast Axie. So what do you guys think? Do you think we can win this time? Alright, so if you can notice that both you and your opponent are given 6 cards for round 1, and if you use that all up for the succeeding rounds, you'll only receive 3 cards. So the opponent will just play 3 cards since it used its 6 cards for round 1, and that is what will make the difference in this match, because you don't know what cards are given to the opponent and what cards it'll use to attack you for the succeeding round. So now we are given here good set of cards for Aqua. I'm not really so sure if we can really defeat this boss, because just look at that 2000 plus HP. So this is really very difficult. It didn't even land a critical hit. So now my beast Axie is about to attack. We are given good cards as well, so critical. So that is another critical for my single combat, another critical for my ivory stab, but that is really not so enough for 166 life left. And good thing because of this Axie formation, so both of my damage dealers are still both alive. So now let's see what will happen here in round 5. Alright, so the boss just regenerated some of its life, and now we're given here 2 Swift Escape and 2 Star Shuriken for my Aqua. And if you could remember, this Slime Knight or this boss can disable range cards, so I'm not sure if we can land here a critical hit. Do you think, guys, is this really it? Yes! Finally we're able to defeat the boss. Now we're only left with these 2 toadies, so let's see and find out if we can defeat it. So basically this doesn't have that much damage, so I think, guys, this is it. So what do you guys think? So go Aqua. Oh, still 1 life left, 1 HP left, and we're able to defeat. Okay, 1 toady and last 1 toady. So last 1 HP left, and this is, I guess, the winning moment. And now let's check if we have really received our SLP bonus for defeating Ruin 21. So now let's go to our inventory, and there you go, guys. We have received 200 SLP bonus for defeating Ruin 21. That was really amazing, right? So just to share how many attempts it took me before I was able to defeat Ruin 21. So with my level 19 Axies, there was one time that I was able to deplete the HP of the boss to 32. So I thought that if I tried and tried again, I could win. But it took me 67 tries before I realized that I need to give up and just wait for my Axies to become level 20. But with my level 20 Axies, I wasn't able to defeat Ruin 21. But with level 21 Axies, I believe that I will be able to do that because my Axies are quite powerful enough. But it took me several attempts as well before I was able to win. So the correct answer is it took me 23 attempts before I won in Ruin 21. So I got defeated 21 times. I took a break, then with my first attempt again after taking a break or dinner, I got defeated. But on my second attempt, I finally won, and that is really unexpected. So that is really just amazing. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you also learned a lot so you can also defeat Ruin 21. So if you like this video, don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we release a new video. So once again, thank you very much guys for watching, and see you again on my next video. Bye!